Good afternoon. Today we are going to learn about project integration management. This is very important because integration is done throughout the project. So the processes under this is very vital in preparing project management plan and other plans up to closing of the project, from the beginning of the project to the closing of the project. Integration management plays a vital role. It includes the processes and activities needed to identify, define, combine, unify, and coordinate the various processes and project management activities within the project management process groups. It includes characteristics of unification, consolidation, articulation, and integrative actions that are crucial to project successful completion. Primarily concerned with effectively integrating the processes among the project management process groups that are required to accomplish project objectives within an organization's defined procedures. Project integration management primarily concerned with effectively integrating the process among the project management process groups that are required to accomplish project objectives within an organization's defined procedures. For achieving customer satisfaction requires ongoing communication with the customer to keep the customer informed about the progress of the project time to time and to determine whether expectations have changed. Here, there are 7 processes in this. That is, develop project charter, which comes under initiation of the project process group. Then the second one is develop project management plan. Third one is direct and manage project work. Develop project management plan comes under planning process group, and direct and management project work in execution. Manage project knowledge. Manage project knowledge, that also comes in execution. Then monitor and control project work, it comes under monitoring and control process group. Perform integrated change control, that also comes under monitoring and controlling. Then close project. These are the 7 processes in this integration management. Let us go to the develop project chapter. In develop project charter, in each process you have certain inputs, tools and techniques, and outputs. First process in project integration management is to develop project charter. Let us see what are the inputs required to develop a project charter. In input, it's number 1, business documents. Number 2, agreements. Number 3, enterprise environmental factors. Number 4, organizational process assets. Business documents contains the purpose of this business, purpose of the project, and it may also contain statement of works, requirements, high level requirements, etc. In number 2, it gives agreements. What's an agreement? It's an agreement between the client and the management. If you give your project to a third party company, mostly you have to execute a contract. That also comes under agreements. So that is the agreement. If you do the project in-house, then there will be an agreement between your management and your team. Enterprise environmental factors. This enterprise environmental factors and organizational process assets are repeating in many of the processes that we have learned in our introductory session in chapter 3, I think. Enterprise environmental factors are the factors affecting the environment of the company, technological advancements, policies, legal requirements, etc., etc. What is organizational process assets? For example, a template used for requirement gathering. It's a simple example for organizational process assets. Then tools and techniques. In tools and techniques, number 1 is expert judgment, 2 data gathering, 3 interpersonal and team skills, 4 meetings. Subject matter experts will be available in-house or outside of your company. You are getting the help from them to do the process. That is expert judgment. It's a tool and techniques. It comes under tools and techniques. Then data gathering. You have to gather information or data regarding the process, how to this process has to be executed, all those things from the previous experience or whatever it is. Then interpersonal and team skills. Your team will have expertise on this process. You are using that interpersonal team skills for developing the project chart. Then meetings. Team meeting with the customers, meetings with management, where you decide the requirements and you can proceed along with the decisions of that meetings. The outputs are naturally project charter, then assumptions log. When you prepare a project charter, there have to be some assumptions because some of the things may not be certain. Those things you will assume. Things should move as per your assumption. Then only you will be able to complete that work. So you are making an assumption log. This is about develop project charter. Next is develop project management plan. It comes under planning process group in the integration management knowledge area. The inputs required for developing a project management plan is first one is project charter, which is the output of the process number 1, that is develop project charter. Then output from other processes. To prepare the project management plan, you have to look at the scope management plan, schedule management plan, quality management plan, procurement management plan, stakeholder management plan, risk management plan. Output from those knowledge areas or processes will be the input to this process. Develop project management plan. Then number 3 and 4 we have already explained in the previous process. Enterprise environmental factors, organizational process assets. Let us see what are the tools and techniques required to develop a project management plan. It is again expert judgment, subject matter experts, consultation with the subject matter experts within organization or outside organization. Then again data gathering related to this process. Interpersonal and team skills and meetings. We have discussed these things in the previous section, that is develop project charter. Then output of this process is project management plan. Here we are developing the entire project management plan in this section. But as when you execute the project, lot of changes may come and this project management plan will be getting updated iteratively until the project is over. Next one is direct and manage project work. Again input, project management plan, which was the output of the previous process, develop project management plan. Then project documents. There are various project documents are available along with each process. When you complete the process of each knowledge area, you will be getting project related documents. That is the input for direct and manage project work. Then approve change request. Changes may come at any time, so that these changes have to be forwarded to the board of change control board. Then after approval, that will be the input to the direct and manage project work. And fourth one is enterprise environmental factors, and fifth one is organizational process assets. That already explained. It's coming each and with every process, these two items are coming. Then what are the tools and techniques? Expert judgment, project management information system. That can be a software like MS Office, MS Project, Excel. Then meeting with different team, meeting with the management, meeting with the client. Let us see what are the outputs of this process. Deliverables we have discussed in our introductory session in previous slides. Work performance data, the status of work performed, whether the project is completed or what are the works to be completed, how much work has already been completed, all